This is part 2 of me making you more comfortable talking to camera, and today I'm going to talk about one of the big things that literally everyone I've ever worked with, this is one of the main things that they always come to me about, and that is how to film without getting flustered or without getting worked up. I literally film TikToks for a living, so I know what I'm talking about, and there are two main ways that you can film, and I do a mix of both of them, so I'm going to go through both of them with you. And also, as a little side note, I go into this in a lot more detail in my coaching on my course, so if you're interested in either of those, let me know. So typically, if you're doing a talk to camera videos, there are two main ways you're going to do it. You're either going to be holding your phone or you're going to have your phone set up on a tripod, and depending which one you are doing, it's going to depend on what style of filming you're going to do. If you were doing like I am now and you were holding your phone while you do your talk to camera video, then what you are going to do is stop filming after every sentence. So you might notice between every sentence that I say, there is a bit of a break, and that is because I'm stopped filming and then I start filming again. And the reason for this is it just gives me a moment to think about what I'm going to say next, to make sure I'm getting my words and my phrasing properly. And rather than just sitting there and have to edit it all out, I just stop and then start again. It also means sometimes I can say the same thing a couple of times, and then I can just go back and select the frame that I want to get rid of and get rid of that one and keep the one that I want to keep. And I have found, and all my clients have found, that this is one of the easiest ways of doing talk to camera videos if you're holding your phone, because like I said, it just gives you that bit of a breather in between, and it just gives you a chance to think about what you're going to say next. If you have your phone set up on a tripod, obviously what you don't want to be doing is leaning over every sentence and stopping it and starting it and moving out of place. So that's why you're going to do something a little bit different if you're filming on a tripod. You are going to set your phone up, whether you film on your camera or you film on TikTok, it's up to you. If you're going to film on TikTok directly on the app, then make sure you set it to 10 minutes because you are going to film continuously. No stopping the camera, no breaks, just keep going. And this works really well because, like I said, it can be very distracting and it can throw you off what you're saying if you're constantly having to stop and go over and stop your phone and start it again and move back to place. It can be very disorienting. When your phone is set up on a tripod, you're going to film continuously. If you get something wrong, you're just going to take a breath and say it again. You are going to keep talking, keep repeating yourself. Think about what you just said, have a break in between if you need to, but just keep going. Now, obviously, the only downside to this is it does require more editing because there are going to be gaps, there are going to be breaks, you are going to repeat yourself. So you do have to invest a little more time in the editing side for this, but it's a much easier way in getting into the flow of what you're saying if you just film continuously. Those are the two main talk to camera style videos you can do, and those are the two main ways that I would film if I was doing either of those styles, to make it easier, to make your words flow better, to make your sentences flow better, and to just make life a little bit easier. I have a lot more talk to camera tips, and I'm going to be doing more of these, so make sure you follow me if you don't want to miss those.